Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make the chicken sauce or stew. So what you're going to need is some onions and bell peppers of choice. I have some oil here. I have some black pepper, oregano, salt, adobo. I have some cooking wine as well. I also have some cut up limes here that I'm going to use to clean my chicken with. I have some Maggi, some epis, and some roasted garlic. I also have my habanero pepper. I went ahead and put some cloves in there because cloves can be bitter if you eat them by mistake, and to keep that from happening I went ahead and poked them in my habanero pepper to keep them together. And I also pre-juiced my lime, so that's some lime juice in this bowl right here. And I got some chicken that I'm going to be cooking, and of course a pot to cook this in. So as usual, let's get started. So what I'm going to do here guys is I'm going to remove the skin and I'm going to remove the end piece. I don't like it, so I never eat that. And then for the drumstick, I'm going to remove something on the inside. I don't know the name of it, but I just know Haitians always remove it out of their drumsticks. And I do plan on making a video dedicated to just prepping chicken. Now, this is another reason why West Indians always clean and wash their meat. I find that very disgusting. I will not eat that at anyone's house, so I would remove it. And then once everything is done, I'm going to go ahead, get my limes, and clean my meat. I wash my meat, I clean every meat that I cook. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm adding some water that I heat up on the stove just to make sure my meat is good to go. Once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and add all my spices in. Alright guys, so now that my spices are in, I'm just stirring it to make sure that everything is in there, and then I'm going to add some water. You want to turn your stove on at medium-high heat. Cover your pot and let it cook through. Just remember that with every meat that you cook, you want to share frequently to make sure that the water is not evaporated and so the chicken don't get burned. So add water as needed, like I'm doing right here. And chicken don't take that long to cook, so everything is good to go at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the chicken out of the pot, and then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to go ahead and drain the broth and set it aside for later so it can make our stew. And then I'm gonna put the pot right back on the stove and start frying the chicken. So that's pretty much it guys. It's a very simple and easy recipe to follow. So go ahead and add all your chicken in. I like mine to be, golden brown. If you want yours to be a little darker, you can leave it in there for a little bit while longer. And you might think that the chicken would be dry after doing something like this, but it won't be. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and add my pot. I cleaned it, and I'm adding my onions and bell peppers in there. I'm gonna let those saute, and then in a cup of water I went ahead and dissolved some tomato paste. Add that in there, and optional as usual, but if you add the habanero, it will elevate the flavors. So go ahead and add a habanero pepper in there with those cloves. Let it simmer a little bit, and then we're going to add the chicken broth that we set to the side earlier. So add that in, let it simmer a little bit, and then go ahead and add your chicken in. Alright guys, so go ahead and add your chicken in. I forgot to mention, but before you add the chicken, be sure to taste your sauce or stew. Make sure that it's the flavors that you want, and if it's where it is, then go ahead and add your chicken in there. Let it simmer for another 5 minutes, and then that's it. Very easy recipe to follow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And for my returning subscribers, as usual, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.